Oh, what? Dude, look at that. The silver ink, just casually, a several $100,000 card walking up to our table here at this trade night. I've been invited to a secret high-end sports card trade night here at Bleecker Trading in New York City. Let's see what it's like. I've got my cards out. Let's see what trade offers I get tonight.
So I'd be interested in the Russell and the Judge.
Okay.
What'd you see that you would put together for that?
Yeah, I do like both of the 86 Fleer Jordans. Lower grade, but always popular. How much does a card like that go for? It's obviously a bit beat up, but it's, you know, incredibly iconic card.
Well, last sale was $3,100, but they're all over the place. So
yeah, because it's based on the condition.
Average of the last three is about $1,900.
Okay.
Average of the last three.
Yeah, because it all kind of comes down to what condition they're in an authentic.
50 grand, you could take the whole case.
I mean, that's an offer.
I'll throw in the $50 case.
Yeah. So I pulled these three cards out of his case as a starting point. I thought that a Hank Aaron rookie in any condition, especially with our Cards HQ shop being in Atlanta, always popular. And then, you know, a Jordan rookie in any condition, always a card that people seek after as well. So those three are good places to start, in my opinion. So at Market Movers now, when you pick any card, you can then hit this little drop down next to the grade, and you can see the most recent sale in any grade. And that's unbelievably helpful when comping out cards like these, because he's got a BGS 6.5 and a BGS 5.5 of this 86 Fleer Jordan. So by hitting that drop down, I can see what everything has sold for recently. And look at all this. In every single grade, it's wild how many different grades we're tracking and last sales across all of them. This is a super cool feature we've added into Market Movers. The 6.5s, last one was $36.98 on that. Let's look at the 5.5. Look at that. Let's look at this Hank Aaron card here. All right, so you are interested in the Aaron Judge
and the Russell rookie
and the Bill Russell. I pulled out these three: the Hank Aaron, the Jordan in a 5.5 grade, and the Jordan in a 6.5 grade. I would offer you those two cards and $1,000 cash for these three cards.
Would you do? Probably not, since that's what you said. But would you do these two for these two straight up? Because I have this card a little lower than 8.
Yeah.
Just based on priors and the centering. And
I get a little bit of room on these. No, I probably wouldn't do those. I could not do that straight up, no. Yeah, so you've offered the Hank Aaron and that Jordan for those two straight up.
I think this is about 6. That's my opinion. I think these are about 6.
Yep.
I think this is about 6. Maybe that's 5. So.
Yeah, so I'm in alignment on the price of these. I think 6 is a little low on that. How did you get to 6,000 on that?
I was just looking at last comps, and I think I saw a comp that was similar at 5,900. There's not that many that are recent. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, I see.
This to me was the most. It's a Probstein sale. They have 5,900 May 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, there's been two since then. One at 7,000 and one at 6,777. So that's.
I do see those. It feels like the centering's a little better on those, but I get you.
Yeah, so like this was the sale of 6,777 on Golden. I thought that was pretty comparable. So that was kind of, you know, I had this one, obviously I got it stickered at 8, but I was willing to come down to 7 or maybe slightly below 7 on it. But I felt like it was pretty comparable to that sale on Golden that went for 67.77.
I mean, this sale, ironically, the May 2nd sale is this card at 59.
Yeah.
So let's regroup. So where are we if we take this out? Where are we on this? I assume that means you want me to kick in some cash? Or
yeah,
something else
so I would want 1,200 cash.
How about 800?
800 cash?
And when you say cash, you mean Venmo or?
Venmo's fine. Yeah.
I mean, it's the West Village. I don't carry a lot of cash around.
I understand. All right, so you're offering the Hank Aaron and the Jordan plus 800 cash for the Bill Russell and the Aaron Judge. I wanted 1,200 cash. I would do 1,000 cash.
And a hearty
You
handshake?
wanna do it? Hearty handshake it is. All right, there we go. Great. We got a deal done for some iconic cards for sure. A Hank Aaron rookie, a Michael Jordan rookie, a Bill Russell rookie, and then an early Aaron Judge on-card autograph, PSA 10 from Heritage, a real one auto. 4 beautiful cards changing hands and a little bit of cash thrown in to make the deal close. So it looks like NBA player Grant Williams just walked in, and he had a big day today pulling cards on the show floor. Let's see if we can get him over here. So, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Absolutely. So tell me the story about pulling this Luka on the show floor today. How did this all go down?
In all honesty, I just started with ripping packs. I've never ripped sports cards before. I've only ripped Pokemon.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead. I started with the high rated, pulled a couple boxes, and I was like, okay, let me see. I bet you this one in the box set has a good card. Open it. It's JT's Prism Gold case ticket.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool.
Okay, so that was your first box ever. That was a Hit Parade box.
First.
I saw the video of that, and you got Jason Tatum's gold rookie ticket auto out of that. That's a good start, by the way.
Good start.
It doesn't always start that way.
So then I said,
and
you
he
know
was
what,
your former teammate in Boston.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? This is my former teammate. Let me buy some more. So I bought 5 more boxes.
Okay.
I opened 3. I said, the 4th box is gonna be the best box, not the last box this time. So I opened that 4th box immediately. Case ticket, Anthony Edwards. I have to say 7 out of 10 autoed on the card. It was sick. It was like probably a card that's like 4 grand, whatever it was.
Wow.
So I'm like, you know what, I'm running hot. So I was like, you know what, let's go open some boxes. Let's rip some. So we went over, we kind of bricked out on 2.
Yeah,
Contender Optic.
Okay.
And then I said, all right, let's actually find some like high risk, high reward boxes.
Okay.
So we walk over, I see an immaculate my draft class.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Let's open it. If I get myself, even cooler. If not, then we'll see. And then there was also a box. It was a National Treasures 2018-19.
Right.
And I was like, okay, 10-5. I said, what would I have to do to get my money back? And I asked Jess.
Right.
And she was like, well, if you pull like a Trae Young maybe, or like a grade 7, grade 8. I was like, okay, cool.
Of course, if you pull a Luka.
We didn't say anything about
Right.
Luka.
We knew Luka.
Okay.
We knew
Right.
Luka, but like,
Right.
we didn't expect
Right, but
him.
you were thinking like, how do we break even?
How do we break even?
Trae Young. That's
So
how, you know.
I opened the 2019-20. I got Kyle Guy. I was like, you know what? That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, one of my good friends, I can give him the card if I want
Yeah.
to. So now I'm like, all right, 2018-19, we're breaking it right now. Rip it open. I get a Rick Fox. I'm like, sick. The Boston Celtics. 2 Boston Celtics in a row, by the way. Nate Tiny Archibald. My dad grew up like playing with Nate and all this stuff like going,
cool.
so that was really cool. It was smudged. I was like, oh, I wish it wasn't smudged. I'm giving it to my dad. I pull it up. I'm like, wait, that's a blue streak. Pull it up even more. I see Luka Doncic. I was like, pull it up. Someone screamed behind me before I even saw it. It was 9 out of 10 National Treasures.
The gold out of 10 RPA.
Gold RPA.
It's insane.
It's probably gonna grade it probably a 9, or a 10. Like, it honestly could get a 10. The auto is gonna be a 10 for sure. It's just a matter of will the card itself grade at a 10.
That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Like, that's one of the greatest cards in the entire sports card hobby, and it's your first day opening up cards, and you pull it out of a box that's been sitting sealed from 2018.
They said they sold 4 boxes today. They all ripped, and none of them had a card. Like, none of them had value in them. And they said the 5th box is the one they sold me, and I just, it's the one I ripped and the one I got out.
Unbelievable. Denny, what's up, man? Denny's Cards. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
So we have competing bounties going on right now.
Yes, we do.
If we can make a deal today,
Okay,
I'm
we're both
willing
going
to.
after the USA basketball card,
Yes,
the triple auto card.
Yes.
I put up a $100,000 bounty, which I am in the process of raising to a larger number.
okay.
You put up a bounty of what?
10 million Korean won.
Korean won.
Don't do the currency.
What is the
conversion.
currency conversion rate?
I don't
these
even know.
days?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
But
That
I'm willing
sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bump it up to 20 million really soon after you bump yours up. So, just saying.
It sounds like a lot of money.
Sounds like a lot of money.
It's not a lot of money.
Who knows? Who knows? But I want to say, if we can make a deal today, I will retract my offer. I'll let
good.
you and Ken.
So you'll give me clear shot.
Clear shot.
You'll take away your offer.
A lot of people want to go into the hobby minivan, the Chrysler Pacifica, and go to Denny's, but I would love to see if I can get a deal with you done today.
You did throw a VIP trip to Denny's to get Moose Over Miami.
VIP.
Right.
Yes.
That was a compelling part of your bounty offer.
Yes. So this is a high-end Bleecker trading night, right?
Yeah.
This is like,
So you
we
brought
got
your
like
best stuff.
Luka Kaboom. Yeah, so I brought the lowest low end of cards you can see. I don't even want to show them on camera, but I want to make a trade with you. So we'll see what we can do. So this is my, not a sponsor, No City, Gen Slim Bag. You might cut that out, it's okay.
Grab some of these out of here.
Yeah, just take them all out. Yeah, let me help you out here. So as you look through this, I wanted to say one thing. So I have my stickers up here, Denny cards, stickers, and for my raw cards, I want to put what I've noticed to be a reason why I'm not grading it, and so that's full transparency. I would love if we could normalize that for the hobby. I know that a lot of people want to like maybe, you know, push errors onto like the buyer and like, oh, buyer beware, and like let them do the work. But I would love it if we could just give more transparency, just be more honest with each other when we sell these raw cards, because we all know we're all grading these cards.
It's a good idea. Will you convince most people watching into do that? Probably not.
No, yeah.
But it's a good idea. All right, there are two cards in particular I pulled out that I saw.
Okay.
You've got a beautiful Josh Allen 2021 Optic Downtown PSA 10.
Okay.
Always love those cards.
Yep.
Very liquid, very in demand at all times.
Yep.
I've also got a Drew Brees auto, and I pulled that one out because I don't see a lot of Drew Brees autos.
On card, beautiful signature.
It's a nice Drew Brees on card signature. It's from Flawless,
Yeah.
etched in time.
Yep.
And Drew Brees stuff isn't super expensive, but he's one of the great quarterbacks of the era.
Can I ask you, are you trying to maybe get this so you could flip it to Dustin's postcard dad?
He would like
Saints,
that. He would
Saints
like
quarterback
that.
fan? Yeah.
I mean, there might be a future trade with him for that. But that's a pretty cool card.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
like those two are probably
Okay.
my favorites that I would
Okay.
pull out that I have interest in.
Are there any maybe cards, or the rest are kind of like, you know, thanks but no thanks type of situation?
The Barry Sanders maybe was a maybe card. I don't know
Okay.
much about that, but that's kind of a
you want to comp it?
kind of
yeah.
an interesting 1998 Top Stars.
Out of
Barry Sanders
99
cards.
in the back.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you like, if you remember the old numbering. I just love how the old numbering
Right.
looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a classic look.
So that's kind of neat. So
Yeah.
I'd be kind of interested in that one.
Maybe.
perhaps
I'll put
as
it in the
well.
maybe pile.
Put it in the maybe pile.
Yeah.
The LeBron's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I just got, yeah.
The 2007 Topps Chrome LeBron James. That's the white refractor. So that one is numbered to 90. Is that 99?
99,
Yeah.
yep.
That's a nice pose. Those are the four I'm most interested in. I would
Okay.
say the Josh Allen first and foremost, then the Breeze,
Yeah.
and then maybe
And
the
then maybe-
Sanders
maybe
and the
those
LeBron.
two.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
so
those
these
two.
are the maybe pile.
If we need those to get something done.
So I will say I'm totally willing to put money into this, you know, part
Okay.
cash, part trade. The card that I would love to try to go for is I've been chasing. I've never had an '86 Fleer Jordan.
Yep.
It is a BGS 515. I think. I mean, this one doesn't have a sticker on it. Do you have a valuation on this?
I just picked that up tonight from
Oh,
somebody else, so that's
gotcha.
why I want to say that was around 33 to 3,500.
Yeah, you're
It was
right.
right
Yeah,
in that
I think-
range.
yeah.
I think those were right around 3,000. Actually,
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
The last couple of sales of that card when I was looking it up a little while ago.
If I can't swing for this, because this is my goal or chase, if I could get it. But that said, you know, Victor Silver rookies. I mean, you have two of them right here, PSA 10s. These are like commodity cards. They transact almost on a daily basis.
They do.
High pop and all
Very
that, but
easy.
it's like liquid, kind of like like these two
Right.
are like really on par with each other, I think.
I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
agree with that.
But let's
Very
see.
similar cards. Yeah, so last sale of that was 31.20.
Okay.
Sale before that was 29.95.
Got it.
They bounce around.
Yeah.
So I think it's right around 3,000 is I think what we've done the deal on a little while ago.
So 3,000. We'll try to. So that's my goal. my like plan B, if all else fails, is maybe one of the Victor Silvers. You got some amazing cards, but like this, for instance, I can't
Right.
go for that's 7K. I
Yeah.
mean, that's beautiful, but I can't.
Beautiful silver and Kobe
Yeah.
auto. Well, I mean, I think we got enough to get something
Yeah,
done
okay.
here, right?
Yeah,
So we've got
let's-
the Josh Allen downtown.
Yep.
So let me take a peek at that. You had that stickered at 1,200.
Yeah. I will say, I'm not like telling tales out of school. Like, I do have 2 offers for 1,100 on it on cash.
Yeah.
On eBay, 1,100, which after 15% in fees, it's going to be about 935.
Right.
But I do have Instagram offers about 1,000, 1,050.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, the last 3 sales, 1020, 1010, 1160.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so 1,200 slightly high, but, you know, certainly within the
Slightly, yeah,
ballpark,
yeah.
just ever so slightly.
Right.
Okay. And then what about the Drew Brees?
I
Do you
just
know?
got this. The valuation that my buddy who I traded with had it for 350.
Got it.
But the PSA, like, there aren't good comps with the PSA 8. This raw, I think, did 2 something.
Okay.
And then it's a chunky card, even though it's not a patch. It's a flawless chunky card. And so I think in the high 2s, something around there.
I can buy that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, and then we got that LeBron over there. So that's the 2007
Right.
Topps Chrome White.
Yes. 2007, 2008. Out of 99. PSA 9.
You're kind of right on there.
Yeah, it's right on there, right? 17.
Yeah. Well, here's what I would propose.
Yes, please.
The Barry Sanders, we're not too sure the valuation.
Right.
I don't know that we need to really get into that anyway.
Okay.
What I would propose is the LeBron James white refractor,
Okay.
which I think you're pretty spot on with
Yeah.
valuation there. The Josh Allen, maybe a little bit slightly high, but not much high. And then those two are a little bit shy of the Jordan.
Yeah.
If I add this in, it probably puts it a little bit above the Jordan. So what I would say is, would you be interested in the Jordan plus $100 in cash for the Breeze, the Allen, and the James?
You know what I would love to see before I say yes or no is I want to see where this could be at a BGS, just like up and down half a grade. Just
Yeah.
to see what my
Yeah.
wiggle is.
Sure.
So 1986 Fleer, BGS, like 5. Sold as low as like 2,200.
You know what? There's a much easier way to do it.
Oh, yeah? Please.
Rather than that bad app that you're using. The much
Market
easier way is
Mover.
Market Movers.
Okay, tell me about it.
It's super easy to look up exactly what you're talking about,
of
and I'm going to
different
save
grades?
you.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
going to
love to
save
see
you a
it.
lot of keystrokes.
Okay,
Watch this
okay.
right here. So in Market Movers, if I type in 1986 Fleer Jordan, I can pick it in any grade, and then I can just hit this down arrow, and it's going to show you. Look at that. Look how much better that is than
That
your
is.
app
Okay.
over there, right? Isn't this better?
Yeah, no, I like it. You're
So
selling me on it.
This gets you the answers right there, right? So if it were 5, the last sale was 2,200.
Uh-huh.
A 5.5, the last sale is 3,200. A 6, the last sale is 3,125. So that actually was kind of a high sale for the 5.5.
Yeah.
A 6.5, the last sale is around 3,700. Now, sometimes you see these anomalies, right? Like a 4.5 is 2,300, but a 4 is 3,400.
Yeah.
So it's, sometimes these are a little bit all over the map, but that's some of it comes down to subgrades and all that kind of stuff. So if we
Yeah.
go into the 5.5, we can also look more detailed at what these looked like and what the subgrades were. So this one that just sold for 3,120 sold on Fanatics Collect. And let's take a peek at what the subgrades were on that card. It's how they compare. So the centering was an 8. What's the centering on ours?
9.
Okay, the edges were an 8.5.
6 on this one.
So a difference in the negative.
Yep.
Corners were 7.
4.5 on this one.
Surface was 4.5.
8.5.
Okay, so there
Flip-flopped.
It's all over the map.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of what subgrades you kind of prefer more.
Right.
Centering and corners tend to be kind of important. Centering's the most important.
Right.
This has good centering,
Yep.
which is good.
Yeah, it does.
This one's obviously got a big corner defect.
Right,
And
right.
that's what brings the corner grade down to a 4.5.
Right.
So this one had a surface issue. This one probably had a crease of some type, whereas that one's got a corner issue, and that's
Right.
kind of what your issues are.
Right.
So, yeah, so I don't know. We could look at other sales of it as well.
So I really appreciate you showing me this. I feel like I'm learning from you, and that's part of this. And you
here's
know,
the one that sold right before it for. See, this
Yeah,
one sold
nice.
for $29.95. Market Mover shows it sold for $29.95, even though eBay is not telling you that it sold for $29.95. It's telling you it sold for $31.50.
Right.
But there was actually a best offer on it of $29.95.
right.
And that was a 6 centering, 8.5 edges, 4.5 corners, 9 surface.
Interesting.
So, and then there was one sale before that that was less. It was like 24.
And you just got this
31
car,
and then
right?
3,000, 3371
Yeah.
were the last 5. I just got it tonight.
Yeah, you just got it tonight.
So I got it tonight at a trade value of 3,000.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
that's you know where we kind of were on that.
I appreciate you reminding me to look at the subgrades. The corners on this, though, there is like a little bit too much more white than I maybe wanted. And I know I can't be picky as
Yeah.
a budget collector, but I'm like wondering, should this be my first Jordan? I would love for it to come from you, but like, there's a part of me that's like, you had just gotten it, and like, it would be coming from the Jeff Wilson table, but I'm just not sure. Like,
It's totally
my gut,
fine.
it's not singing to me as
You
this
gotta-
is
it's
the
gotta
one.
sing to you.
Yeah, but I was wondering, like,
Now, if you want to go hit the ATM machine, I got that one.
the ATM, yeah, the 11K one. This is
That's
a
the
beautiful
9. That's
card.
the Jordan
Yes.
9.
Yeah.
That's going to be a not much nicer looking copy.
I might run out of the daily limit for this
right.
card
You
at
think,
the
you
ATM.
think will the ATM dispenser give you the cash to make up the
Yeah,
difference on this?
exactly.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
No,
if
yeah.
the Jordan's not singing to you,
So I was wondering, like, one of the Victor Silvers for, like, so I was, yeah, and the thing about this LeBron is I did just get it, and as a
Totally
collector,
fine.
it's hard for me to, like, flip cards or let go of cards that I just got.
the Victor Silvers are selling for between, I think, about 1,000 and 1,100 right now,
Yeah.
pretty consistently.
Yeah.
So they're probably, realistically, maybe slightly less valuable than the Josh Allen by like a little bit.
Yeah.
So I would be willing to do one of the Victors. I do one of the Victors and $100 for the Josh Allen if you want to do that.
Is it? Okay.
That's probably where I would be on that, I would say.
And how much would it cost for me to buy one of these off you, just straight cash, and just like PayPal?
Let me see what they have been
Yeah,
doing recently.
yeah.
This last sale of that was 1,082. Sale before that was 1,000. So yeah, they're bouncing pretty steadily between about 1,025 and 1,090 is
Okay.
kind of where they're bouncing between, it looks like. So that's why I was kind of like, you know, if the Josh Allen, if we said the Josh Allen was like 1,150.
Right.
So it would, you know, last sale of this was 1,082, $100 cash.
To go up to 160?
No, I wouldn't, just because I think, as I said, I think those will go up as we get closer to basketball season. Whereas we're on the precipice of football season.
And you
so
don't
I
believe in coin flips. I think I've seen the content where you don't do many of them. I don't believe.
I don't love coin flips, but for you, Denny, if you want to do a coin flip, 100 to 160 on a coin flip, let's do it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll try it.
Anyone got a coin? Coin? Anyone? Quarter?
Coins are actually kind of pivotal for a coin flip.
Oh.
A golden quarter? Yeah, you got a golden
I
quarter?
have a golden quarter that was turned in that card HQ and I put it in my wallet for good luck.
What is the golden quarter?
Wait.
Okay, golden quarter.
There's literally a golden quarter in my wallet right now.
All right.
Nice.
What is it?
So I had to keep it for good luck.
Yeah, which is heads and
Is
which
it American?
tails?
It's American quarter.
That's the heads,
It's
okay.
worth about $4 on eBay.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Because it's gold.
That's
But I had
the
to keep
heads.
it in my
What is it, like a
wallet.
short print American quarter?
It's a short print.
Is there such a thing?
Super short
There's a
print.
short print American
It's
quarter?
definitely a short print.
Okay.
Case it? Okay,
All
so
right, it's a
you,
case it
you
American
flip,
quarter.
I call, or
Sure. And then I'm going to catch and put onto my
Hand?
okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready?
all right. Tails never fails.
Okay, that's a fair one. We ready?
Yes.
Is that a tail? I think
can't
that's a
tell.
tail.
That's tails.
That's tails.
Thank
That
you
was
so much,
heads.
Jeff.
All right, you got it. I owe you
160.
$160.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Man, and you got one of my Wembies away from me as well. That makes me sad.
But you know what?
Good for you.
I'm retracting the bounty. I am not in contention with the bounty with Jeff anymore.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you. That's the
clearing the
most
way.
important thing.
Yes, that
now
is.
now it's cleared for me to battle it out with Ken Golden.
Yes.
And that's all it is. It's time to pack up, but that sure was a successful trade night. Thank you to Bleecker Trading here in New York City for hosting us. And for those of you at home, please like and subscribe so we can bring you more great content like this next time. See you then.